morning, Eagle Nation, and thank you for joining us for the first edition of Season 10. Today is Friday, August 19th. I'm Parker Reynolds.
And I'm Landry Long. It is so great to be back in the studio with you, Parker.
10 years. Season 10, Landry.
10 years. I mean, we started this program as freshmen, and now we're both upperclassmen. It's easy to say that this is a surreal feeling.
No, for real.
And not just our season is in double digits, but finally the temperatures.
Yeah, Landry, one thing that has affected everyone this summer is the heat. This year, so far, 46 of over 100-degree temps with 3 straight weeks of consecutive 100 degrees days. Little to no rainfall in the last 2 months and extreme drought conditions present throughout most of the state. This year has been the hottest for DFW and Texas since 2011. But with the rain from yesterday and more expected for next week, we can expect and hope for a decrease in drought conditions, lower temperatures, and fall-like weather in the near future.
While those of us in Texas are all looking in the sky to see any sign of rain, a man in Maine looked up to see something quite unusual. This last Monday, a 6 to 7 pound metal object was believed to have fallen out of the sky off the transatlantic jet, falling outside the Maine State House. The drop was so loud and close to the State House and its employees, the security chief said that his worker was, quote, definitely shocked. He was walking back into the building and got quite a wake-up call. Although, thankfully, no one was close enough to be injured.
Yeah, Landry, I'm definitely glad no one was injured. One of Prosper's historical landmarks, First Presbyterian Church, faced a terrible fire that almost completely destroyed the building. Christina Krasnova takes a closer look on how this tragedy has brought the Prosper community together.
First Presbyterian Church on Coleman Street has been a Texas historical landmark since 2012, although the building has been standing since 1902. On Tuesday, August 2nd, the Prosper Fire Department received a call about a fire at this historical church, but by the time they arrived, the 3-alarm fire destroyed most of the church interior. Pastor Jason McConnell from nearby Prosper United Methodist Church said, quote, "We just finished packing 2 huge moving trucks and were on our way to our newly built church when we saw the fire. Watching the image in my rearview mirror of smoke billowing from the sanctuary roof while I was driving to a brand new building, the great disparity between those was not lost on me." Prosper Fire Chief Stuart Blassingame states that this electrical fire brought challenges they aren't used to.
It had already gone up a wall and burned into the attic space, but yet there was no attic access for us to go. There's no pull down stairs. There's no second floor that we can get to, so we definitely had our work cut out for us when we got there.
Pastor John Fuller has nothing but praise for the work of the police force and fire department on the day of the fire.
They are the reason that we are now thinking about being able to rebuild as opposed to having to tear the structure down completely.
Pastor Fuller added that help from the Prosper community is keeping the church together.
I've had offers of financial support. I've had offers of hands and labor and help and fellowship. God has just surrounded us by His mercy and grace and by brothers and sisters of faith.
To show this church's resilience, a new sign hangs from the remains of one of Prosper's broken but not beaten original buildings. Damaged, but we are here. Reporting for Eagle Nation News, I'm Christina Krasnova.
For now, services are continuing completely on Zoom while the building completes renovations.
Parker, it's so encouraging to see how yet another tragedy can really bring this town together.
No, yeah, for sure.
On a much lighter note, Madeline Wentz is live in studio to deliver entertainment news in this week's edition of Talent Talk. What do you have for us today, Madeline? I know that there's a lot to catch up on from summer.
Thanks, Landry. You're not wrong about that, so sit tight for a quick summer recap. Going to the theater is a common summer activity amongst teens, and there was no shortage of new films this year. Some of the most popular summer releases include Jurassic World Dominion, Pixar's Lightyear, Elvis, Minions Rise of Gru, Thor Love and Thunder, and Nope. Of the films I saw this summer, Lightyear and Elvis have to be my favorites. I was disappointed by this installment of Thor, however, but I'm hopeful Marvel will step it back up with the conclusion of Phase 4 with Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. In other movie news, Justice League actor Ezra Miller has been under fire yet again for their concerning crimes. Earlier in the year, Miller was arrested in Hawaii twice on charges of harassment and assault, so unsettling headlines regarding the actor are no longer surprising. New allegations cropped up in June and continued in August, accusing them of burglary, drug use, child endangerment, and grooming and harassing minors. Miller released a statement on Monday apologizing for their actions and said, quote, "I now understand that I am suffering complex mental health issues and have begun ongoing treatment." The on-screen Game of Thrones universe expands this weekend with the series premiere of House of the Dragon. The fantasy prequel is based on George R.R. Martin's novel Fire and Blood, which is set 200 years prior to the events of Game of Thrones. The first season will have 10 episodes and airs this Sunday on HBO and HBO Max. Prosper Sports are off to a strong start. Stick around, Game Time is up next.
P2P students at Prosper are collecting donations to help out teammates at Rock Hill. The items needed include bottled water, juice boxes, lunch-sized chips, granola bars, and sandwich cookies. Please bring donations to room 1106.
With state rankings and new UIL sports, PHS teams are already off to a dominating start. Grace Esquivel is in studio with this week's Game Time.
Thanks, Landry. I don't know about you, but one thing I really look forward to with the start of school is Prosper Sports. Lady Eagle Volleyball is in full swing with an 8-1 record so far this season. The team had a great season opener with a 3-1 win over 9-time state champ Lovejoy. This victory gave head coach Erin Kaufman her 300th career win. Continuing the wins, over the weekend the Lady Eagles placed second in the Battle of the Rock tournament. Congratulations to both sophomore Sophie Bridges and junior Aiden Ames for making the all-tournament team. On Tuesday, the Lady Eagles shut out Wakeland 3-0, putting them in first for the Texas Volleyball Insider 6A state rankings. Yesterday, the Northwest ISD tournament took place and the Lady Eagles went 3 for 3. The tournament will continue today and tomorrow. The tennis team started off the season with a big 15-4 win over San Angelo Central. The tennis team's next match is Tuesday at Denton Guyer against the Wildcats at 4:30. Switching from the court to the field, the girls' water polo team had their first game against John Paul II High School and finished the night with a dominant 17-2 win. The girls and boys team will participate in the Hawks Classic Tournament at Louisville ISD Eastside Aquatic Center today and tomorrow at 5. In cross-country news, the team will run in the Rock Hill Twilight Invitational today at 6:45 at Warren Park. Coming up, Ashlyn Strutz has an inside look at the first of many senior exclusive events this year.
Prosper Theater is holding open auditions for Les Miserables on August 22nd and 23rd. Information can be found on prospertheater.com.
For the class of 2023, the school year holds an abundance of senior events that assist in bonding the class as they venture into their last year of high school. Ashlyn Strutz highlights the first senior event of the school year.
Senior Sunrise is held annually on the last morning of summer on the PHS baseball field to bring the senior class together as their last chapter of high school begins. This year, the class of 2023 gathered at the Diamond to take pictures, spend time with friends, and reminisce on high school memories. By just taking a few minutes to watch the sunrise as a senior class, this bonds the students before the craziness of the school year starts.
I just think it's like opening just like a new chapter in our lives, I guess, just because our new year is starting and it's our last year of high school, so it's really the last day of summer of what our childhood, I guess, was.
While senior year is filled with lots of fun events and activities, it also consists of important decisions that aid in being a stepping stone into adult life and future careers. Events like Senior Sunrise help soon-to-be grads keep connected amid the crazy.
I liked seeing everyone. I didn't get to see them a lot over the summer, so it was fun getting to reunite with them.
Senior Sunrise is the first of many senior events that the class of 2023 will be able to attend and aims to set a positive tone for the rest of their school year. The sunrise symbolizes hope for the future, which is the goal for the class of 2023 and all of PISD. Reporting for Eagle Nation News, I'm Ashlyn Strutz.
As the school year carries on, there will be more exciting events held for seniors at PHS to make this year extra special.
As a junior, I'm personally really excited to see what next year holds. And that's all we have for you today, Eagle Nation. Once again, I'm Parker Reynolds.
And I'm Landry Long. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.
Have a great rest of your day, and go Eagles.